Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and today I've just got the final book haul of October. I've been a bit better this month on buying, sort of, but yeah, I haven't bought too many books. And I've just got a pile of 5 books here that I want to show you, and they'll be my last books of October. So the first book I want to show you is one that I've had on my wish list for a while, but I haven't wanted to buy it full price, and I've just sort of left it on my wish list to see sort of if it came down in pricing anywhere and if I saw it. And lo and behold, in my local charity shop this week, a copy of This One Summer by Gillian Tamaki and Mariko Tamaki turned up. I don't know if you can see the sticker there, for £2.50, which is so cheap for a graphic novel, which retails I think probably at, I don't know, 12 quid, 15 quid. So I'm really excited to read this graphic novel. I've heard really good things about it from various different people, and I hear it's sort of a coming of age story. It's about 2 children, 2 girls that meet every summer, I think at their summer houses, and about their stories as they grow up. And yeah, I've heard good things, so I'm really excited to give this one a go. Next up is a book that I've seen on lots of people's channels recently, and the synopsis just sounds intriguing. It's The Dumb House by John Burnside. This is a vintage book. So it's about a boy called Luke, and when he's growing up, his mum tells him about the Dumb House, which is a place where they did experiments on babies, where they raised them in silence to see how sort of language affects them. And he becomes so obsessed with this sort of idea that later in life he decides to experiment maybe on his own children. I'm really intrigued by this one, and I hear it's quite a gritty, interesting read, and it's not too long. It's only a couple of 100 pages, so yeah, I can't wait to try this one out. The next 2 books are a duology, and I heard about them ages ago, and I just bit the bullet recently because I saw them cheap online, and they are Nantucket Red and Nantucket Blue by Layla Howard. This is a contemporary romance. I think it's about a girl who goes to stay with her best friend's family in their sort of beach house for the summer. Something happens and she ends up sort of on her own, I think, working for the summer, and she meets a boy, and that's all I know. But I've heard great things, and I really think these covers are beautiful, and as you know, I'm quite into contemporaries at the moment, so I definitely can't wait to get to these. And the final book I picked up, I've seen on a couple of channels, and it's called My Fair Lady by Laura Wetterson. This is obviously an ex-library copy, I just got it cheap online. But it's about a girl who is working at a Renaissance fair, which we don't really have in the UK very much, and I'm really intrigued by them. I've seen a couple of channels where people go to them, and I just find them really intriguing, and I think it's sort of a contemporary. So let me read you the inside. Rowena Duncan is a thoroughly modern girl with big plans for her summer until she catches her boyfriend making out with another girl. Heartbroken, she applies to an out-of-town job posting and finds herself somewhere she never expected, the Renaissance Fair. As a face painter doubling as a serving wench, Ro is thrown headfirst into a vibrant community of artists and performers. She feels like a fish out of water until Will, a quick-witted whipcracker, takes her under his wing. Then there's Christian, a blue-eyed stunt jouster who makes Ro weak in the knees. Soon it's not just her gown that's tripping her up. Trading in the internet and electricity for stars and campfires was supposed to make life simpler. But Ro is finding that love is the ultimate complication. Can she let the past make way for her future? So hopefully this isn't going to be too love triangle-y, and if it is, it's going to be a good one. But I think this sounds like a really interesting read. So that is the final 5 books that I've picked up this month. Let me know if you've read any of these and what your thoughts are. Have you picked up anything interesting recently that I can add to my wish list? Because you know, I'm always looking for things to add to my wish list. And I'm going to try and hold off buying any books just for a few weeks, because it's my birthday at the end of November, and every year my husband gets me a gift voucher for bookshops, and I go up to London with him for the day, and we just shop for books. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm going to start thinking about what books I might buy. However, this year I am feeling like I've got a lot of books, and I have actually managed to go to a few shops recently and not buy anything, which is unlike me. So I'm thinking, although I might spend some of my voucher while I'm up in London, I'm not going to race to spend it all, because it would come in handy for the rest of the year as and when things come up. Okay, anyway, that's it from me, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now, BookTube.